I don't know what happened to the music. Well, maybe it's because the middle of the decade had this explosion of creativity and great artists. Elvis Presley, Fats Domino, Little Richard, Johnny Cash, Ray Charles, doo-wop groups, all of this stuff that's what I fell in love with. By the end of the decade, the music dissipated. I don't know why. Maybe it just burned itself out. But I traded in my electric guitar and I got an acoustic guitar, and I moved to London. And there I met a guy, a folk musician named Martin Carthy, who taught me how to finger pick, you know. And I started to write some songs there, and I'd make up a little guitar lick, to start the song. It would be like, anyway, and you know all those guys. And those were the songs that Artie and I made in the '60s, and they were big hits, and that was a great time for me. But then by the '70s, I started to think, as my guitar skills, were more developed. Hey, I don't have to play the guitar on every record. I can write the song on the guitar and then transfer it over to the piano. So that's how Bridge Over Troubled Water came about. Still crazy after all these years. That was me developing into the '70s. Anyway, I'm not going to go through every decade with you, so you don't have to worry about it. So. And then in the late '90s. But a few years ago, I was working on an album, and I'd kind of run out of ideas, and I'm just sitting there, and I said, hey, you know what? I like the way this sounds, just like that. And I like the tempo too. So now I just need a guitar lick. And suddenly there it was. Maybe a little prepared piano. I've been working on my rewrite, that's right. Gonna change the ending. Gonna throw away my time and toss it in the trash. Every minute after midnight, all the time I'm spending just for working on my rewrite, that's right. Gonna turn it into cash. I've been working at the car wash. I consider it my day job, 'cause it's really not a day job. But that's where I am. Everybody says the old guy working at the car wash hasn't got a brain cell left since Vietnam.